How's everyone doing tonight? There we go. What a good looking crew. You all get it. There we go. By the way, my name is Andy Marks. Sometimes people think Andy Marks stuck in the bathroom and some blind guy just wandered on stage. Not the case here tonight. Any other blind people here tonight? All right. I didn't hear anybody. So, I'll be honest. I don't know what you've heard, but being blind isn't all it's cracked up to be. I don't know if anyone gave me that 5-star review, but it usually stinks, honestly. It really sucks. But sometimes there are just a handful of perks. For instance, here in New York, if I'm walking through Times Square, like I did earlier tonight, usually one of two things happens. Most of the time, everyone parts like the Red Sea. I swear, I can hear mothers tackling their own children just to keep them out of my way. But if that doesn't happen, we get scenario number 2, which is actually my favorite. I use the little bit of vision I still have to find and trip Elmo. I just really wish I could see the kids' faces then. But even if all of the people do get out of my way, even if all of the people in Times Square get out of my way, I keep running into these sidewalk speed bumps. Sorry, I mean pigeons. You know what I mean? I swear, these birds will not move for anything. The most they'll do, even if it's pouring outside, the most they'll do is fly up about 1.5 feet, do a small circle, and then land right where they were. I swear, they're basically just the millennials of the bird world going off to college and then moving right back in with their parents. Pigeons, am I right? Any life coaches here tonight? Any life coaches? We got a bunch of comedians. I'm sure someone could use one. No? Okay, good. Because I think life coaches are the only people more useless than pigeons. But they keep popping up everywhere, basically like Starbucks, which is really convenient because they usually work there too. But I don't know about you, but when it comes to my friends who become life coaches, it's ironic because they're usually the ones who could use a life coach. You know what I mean? But I think these are the kind of people who watch The Bachelor to get career options and find out things they could be doing with their life. Let's see. What's tough when you're blind? Anyone know? How about the grocery store? Anyone been to the grocery store lately? No. Okay, one person over here. She owns the grocery store. But whenever I'm at the grocery store, I keep having trouble knowing if the produce is good. Anyone have trouble with that? Yeah. No? Okay, one person. Everyone else must be able to see. Me and this person know how it's tough. But when I asked my friends, I was like, how am I supposed to know if the produce is good? How do I know if a watermelon is ripe? And they told me, they said, you're supposed to pick up a watermelon, knock something on the side of the watermelon and listen to it. Or when it comes to a cantaloupe, they said you pick up the cantaloupe and smell the cantaloupe butthole and see if it smells like a cantaloupe. So I tried to take this advice. I was in a grocery store the other day. I picked up a couple watermelons. I dropped a couple watermelons. And they sounded broken, so I figured they weren't ripe yet. Sorry, that was dumb. Blind people are stupid. What else is tough? Anyone else have a hard time proving to your computer that you're not a robot? No, everyone thinks it's tough. It's way easy for you all. Shut up. My computer keeps asking me. It's like, is this a stop sign? Is that a bus? Where is the crosswalk? And I'm like, yeah, maybe. I really don't know. I mean, seriously, all I wanted to do was file my taxes and listen to some porn. All right, so transitions here. Let's see how this works. I have a girlfriend. Yeah, woo, girlfriends. At least I used to. I hope so. She's really pretty. She's really pretty, or at least that's what she keeps telling me. But she is obsessed with this true crime stuff. Any other big true crime fans here? Woo! Yeah, don't go home with these people. Honestly, these are the kind of people that terrify me. I'm not lying. I am terrified of this true crime stuff. I can't sleep at night. But my girlfriend, she's obsessed with this My Favorite Murder podcast. I swear, she listens to it in her ears, like all over the place. And every morning I wake up, she's usually already been up for a couple hours, listening to this podcast in her ears, tell her exactly how to kill people. I wander into the kitchen. I mean, it's a couple feet. I live here in New York, but by the time I get into the kitchen, she usually already has my breakfast ready. So she gets to decide which day is going to be my last. And every day my girlfriend's mom keeps texting me, like, when are you going to propose? Why are you so terrified of commitment? She thinks that's what I'm terrified of. I'm just pretty sure my girlfriend's already the master of the 10 most effective ways to kill a husband. All right, thanks so much. Y'all are great. I'm Andy Marks.